Dodin 2018 is the fifth one in the series, and um, this one, as was the last one, that is Dodin 2017, were both organized as part of a larger network of research organizations called Tacit Urban Research Network. And we are essentially in this network trying to understand how cities work beyond what we explicitly know about cities. The kinds of knowledge that is submerged inside cities, knowledge that ordinary people have about how things work, knowledge that is place bound, and knowledge that is important for us to recover and use in better policy making. While this is different from the first and second in terms of that kind of a broader understanding, thematically what we did this time is to call it Shehar Kiska, in terms of the actual organization, how people come together and how things happen at Dodin. It continues the same spirit of some amount of controlled spontaneity. So what we do is to bring a lot of very interesting people who are interested in other people and in the city and its affairs into the same place. And then the chemistry works, and we have a number of events, discussions, talks that happened on the spur of the moment, and it was really lovely. One of the best sessions we had was the launching of the Dodin events itself, which was done by Ashar Farhan. And this is about how a young person grows up in a city, discovers himself, finds his own agency, learns about how things work and how the rest of the world works, and what does the city mean for a young person who is eager to learn. That was one very important thread that was running through the whole thing. The second important thread that was running through the whole series of discussions was around identity, and we had this lovely session in which a group of people came together to talk about sexuality and politics, and in the most exciting manner that one can imagine. Four very different kinds of individuals located in very different places were able to talk about the city and sexuality in a very deeply engaged and political manner. So this was the second big highlight and takeaway for me, if I have to pick just two. But other than that, I think 5 years, 6 years since it started, and the fifth edition of Dodin has given us the confidence now that this event has become a kind of homecoming for a lot of people. It has become something that is associated with Hyderabad city, and in that sense we feel quite accomplished that we managed to bring it this far. And I'm very confident and hopeful that it will keep happening again and again, because all our cities require these moments for pausing, reflecting, taking in what the city has to offer, and also think about how we're going to give back to the city. So that's what Shehar Kiska was all about. And I think the best message in the entire event was in the valedictory session, where Partha Mukhopadhyay said that शहर किसी का नहीं हो सकता है, शहर सिर्फ एक अमानत हो सकता है. That is, the city can only be understood and owned in the sense of some kind of custodianship, and we take it so that we can give it, pass it on to those who come after us. So while we have it, we do things with the city and with ourselves in such a way that it can be meaningfully and effectively useful for people who come after us. So in that sense, I think the entire event spoke very well to the theme.